Yeah, flight 221, runway 35 right,
with Delta
34 right, clear to land.
Runway 34 right, clear to land, Frontier, flight 221.
No, sir. Westport 674, ready for taxi with Delta.
Stand by, unit at 6190 in radar contact, verify altitude passing.
Passing 8,000 feet, 026 incident.
Radar 6199, climb the airsfield.
I think we're live.
Climb airsfield, 026 incident.
Radar 1429, ready speed to 210, caution, ready speed 180.
Start briefing this.
180, 1429.
Radar 1782, ready speed 210. Southwest 1743, runway 35 right, clear to land.
35 right, clear to land, Southwest 1743.
Dinner service, Westport 674, ready for taxi with Delta.
So I gotta bump
Stand
this
by,
mic a little
stand
bit.
by,
Again,
KLM
it won't.
6441,
won't
expect
put my
runway
mic there.
35 right.
For whatever reason, it just will not put my mic.
35 right, KLM 6441.
KLM 6441, expect ILS runway 35 right.
Here, ATC.
ILS 35 right, 6441.
You have control.
Southwest 3271,
I have
expect
control.
ILS runway 34 right.
Expect ILS 34 right,
Unit at 6199, climb and maintain flight level 380 unrestricted.
380 unrestricted, thank you very much. This is on incident.
United 2232 looking for about 3 minutes out before this one.
I kept calling for a descent. Second, a call sign only.
It was United 2232. We're looking for about 3 to 5 minutes out prior to descent.
Right.
Hello, Delta 167 is with you at flight level 360.
Delta 167, Dennis in radar
Not that
contact.
important. We should at least be able to see the ECANs.
On the short of 25, American 6587.
It's looking good.
Unit at 1429, expect vectors for a visual approach runway 34 right.
Alright. Be right back.
Alright, we'll expect vectors for visual 34 right, 1429.
Unit
Dinner
at
service,
1782,
Westport
expect vectors
674, just looking for taxi
34
with
right,
Delta,
and left
please.
heading 090. Unit at 1782, 10 left heading 090, vectors for a visual approach runway 34 right. KLM 6441 at Eldora, cleared ILS runway 35 right approach.
At Eldora, clear ILS 35 right approach, 6441.
Southwest 3271 at Teller, cleared ILS runway 34 right approach.
Canvas Center FedEx 205 Heavy requesting low.
Delta 2024, descend via Fladi for arrival, then we're landing north, altimeter 29994.
Okay, we'll descend via the Flatty for landing north, Delta 2024.
Wait, who else asking for a descent?
FedEx 205 Heavy.
FedEx 205 heavy, descend via Clash for arrival, then we're landing north, altimeter 29995. Caution 29994.
Descend via the Clash 4 arrival, FedEx 205 Heavy.
Unit at 1782,
hello,
airport
that's
at your 9 o'clock, 20 miles, super field inside. Unit at 1782, airport at your 9 o'clock, 20 miles, report field inside. Unit at 1782, clear visual runway 34 right. Unit at 1429, traffic at your 9 o'clock, 9 to 10 o'clock, 10 miles is turning northbound at 11,000 report traffic inside.
We do not have the traffic in sight. We will report when able.
Denver Center, Southwest 1743, clear of 3435 right at Papa 8.
Southwest 1743, continue taxi Echo Delta, Mike to the ramp, good day.
Alright, continue via Echo Delta, Mike to the ramp for Southwest 1743, thanks.
Unit at
Denver, hello, Alaska 597,
runway 34 right localizer. Guys, I'm little busy on approach. Ground traffic, standby please. Break. Unit at 1782, 10 left to rejoin runway 34 right approach. Unit at 1429, 10 left heading 050.
Left 050, 1429.
Delta 664, runway 35 right, clear land.
Clear land, 35 right, Delta 664.
Alright,
KLM 6441, runway 35 right, clear land.
Runway 35 right, clear land, 6441.
Southwest 3271, ready speed 210.
Reducing 210, 32.
Walker 574, join right, caution left
Alright, so let's
downwind,
get this
runway
erratic
35
curve
left,
going.
report on final.
Sorry, I just want to check the audio. What is going on with this today?
Left
Ever since I
downwind,
installed
34
them,
left, or 35 left.
That's what we're going to talk about.
I will
on the
report on
link to
final. Walk
Denver.
by 74.
Denver's a quick link.
Delta 2024, expect RNF Zulu, runway 34 right approach.
R9 Zulu, runway 34, right approach, Delta 2024.
Delta 1197, descend via Ski 3 arrival, Denver landing north, altimeter 29994.
The FCU is just jacked today.
American 687, hold for runway 25 for arriving traffic.
So all the A minimums.
Delta 3682 looking for lower into Heston.
Denver Center, very good day, Alaska 597, flight level 340.
Delta 3682, descend maintain flight number 240.
Go
40, thanks.
And American 687, RNF to Burkham, runway 25, place for takeoff.
How about the flight level takeoff, American 687?
Unit at 1429, airport at 11 o'clock to 5 miles, report field inside.
Field inside, 1429.
Unit at 1429, cleared visual runway 34 right approach.
Questions?
Clear visual, 34
No
right
questions.
approach,
I have
1429.
control. You have
Southwest
control.
3271, maintain best, maintain slowest practical speed until 5 mile final.
I gotta turn this down a little bit.
3271.
I need a better audio mixer for sure.
Are we cleared for the other?
For sure.
Southwest
we need a better
3271, you have already cleared from Taylor, sir.
audio mixer.
I didn't get that. You just said this, but we're clear out.
You are cleared, ILS runway 34 right
I
approach.
don't know how to get this where this is
Denver
Streamlabs
Center,
now,
hello,
so
Delta
First day in
167,
Streamlabs, bear
request
with me.
descent from flight
Bear with
level 360.
I don't know how to get from my mic to you.
Delta 167, standby. Unit at 1782, runway 34 right, clear land.
Turn that so I just need to get a
Unit at 651 Alpha, runway 25, line up and wait.
255 lining up and later United 651 Alpha.
Southwest 469. Southwest 469, RNF to Encata, runway 34 left, clear for takeoff.
Why is
Arnav
that?
Encata, runway 34 left, clear for takeoff, Southwest 469.
Delta 664, turn left on Echo Charlie, hold short runway 35 left.
Echo Charlie, hold short 35 left, Delta
Alright, so
664.
let's get the landing weights.
Denver Center, hello, Alaska 597, flight level 340.
Alaska 597, Denver Center, radar contact, break. Unit at 651 Alpha, wind, okay. RNF to Burkham, runway 25, place takeoff.
Denver Center, Signal Planetary, clears taxi.
Unit at 651 Alpha, RNF to Burkham, runway 25, place for takeoff.
Runway 25 cleared for takeoff, United 651 Alpha.
Please expedite.
Delta 4674, ready for departure on 3-4 left. Decided to exit without the ATC because it takes too long, so we're ready for departure.
Is that Southwest 4674?
Correct, we decided to exit without the ATC because it takes too much time, so sorry about that. So we're ready for departure at holding short 3-4 left now.
So it's 4674, hold short runway 34 left.
Only short triple left, 4674. You need an X-ray to sit down here, too much traffic.
Stand by. American 687 radar contact, verify altitude passing.
So you for American 687?
American 687, say again your altitude passing.
We are passing nice Alpha, American 687.
American 687, climb and maintain flight level 400 unrestricted. Break United 1429, runway 34, right clear to land.
34 right clear to landing, United 1429.
So you can't hear me,
Radar
but that's okay.
1429, maintain best forward speed until 5 mile final, please.
Maybe you'll be able to hear me.
Alright, we'll try to keep up the speed 1429.
KLM 6441, runway 35, right clear to land.
Clear to land 6441, 35 right.
Landing weight.
Charlie 31 push.
Southwest level 11, push up road.
Yeah, 439 already pushed.
Radar 439, push up road.
Push approved, United 439.
Southwest 469, radar contact, verify altitude passing.
7000, Southwest 469.
Southwest 469, climb VSAs.
Vices, Southwest 469.
Attention, Brooklyn, entry, request taxi runway 8.
Never said I know you're a little busy, but Delta 167, we're about to cross Wayne, and we're at flight level 360, which is 6,000 feet above the waypoint.
Go
It's not
ahead.
right, you know.
Questions? No questions.
Delta 167, descend via class
You have
4
control.
arrival. Denver landing north, altimeter 29 and 904.
Descend the class 4 arrival of Denver landing north, Delta 167.
Working on. So
Denver Center,
OBS
United
just stopped working.
1638, ready for clearance
Regular
Los Angeles.
OBS, I could not
Information
get
box.
anything working.
Radar
So we're
1638,
gonna go with this
expect
for
PDC now.
Try to get some more of these things. So we're gonna
Denver Center to Blue 593, request taxi. Runway 8.
Zero 593, runway 34 left, taxi via Golf, Whiskey Alpha.
Please follow us, we'll call Whiskey Alpha, to Blue 593.
No, that's Express 4674.
I think so.
Okay, aircraft calling, stand by. United 651 Alpha, climb and maintain flight level 380 unrestricted.
380 unrestricted, United 655.
Right, thank you. Delta 664 at Echo Charlie, cross runway 35 left, continue taxi via Mike to the ramp. Good day.
Cross 35 left at Echo Charlie to the ramp, Delta 664,
KLM 6441, taxi via Echo Charlie, hold short runway 35 left.
Taxi Echo Charlie, hold short 35 left,
I
6441.
think something happened with Navigraph Sim.
Denver Center, Walker 574 on final.
I don't know what it is. In the next
Walker
segment,
574,
we'll
runway
talk about
35 left, clear to land.
Clear to land 35 left, Walker 574.
Delta 24 at Himam, cleared RNF Zulu, runway 34 right approach.
Atmo cleared RNAV Zulu, runway 34, right approach, Delta 2024.
United 2232 looking for lower.
400 unrestricted.
400 unrestricted, Southwest 469.
United 2232 looking for lower.
Route 2232, descend maintain flight level 240.
Down flight level 240 now, United 2232.
And Denver Center, so that's 4674. How long we're going to stay here, hold short 3-4 left? Because we've taken like 3 times already.
Southwest 4674, I have to. Alright, runway 34 left, line up and wait.
Line for 3-4 left, 4674.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this thing, but it's been
United 1429, taxi right on Foxtrot Golf to the ramp. Good day.
Foxtrot Golf to the ramp today, 1429.
Can't switch over.
Southwest 3271, runway 35, caution 34 right, late land, sorry. United 2232, expect LDA runway 25 approach at Eagle.
Yep, LDA, we're set up the LDA 25 at Eagle for off of Kremlin for United 2232.
Delta 1197, expect ILS runway 34 right approach.
It's winter time in the mountains.
November 181 Charlie, November, descend on 19, flight number 240.
240, November 181, Charlie, November.
Southwest 4674, RNAV to Nugs, runway 34 left, clear for takeoff.
And I'm not clear to take off 34 left, Southwest 610.
KLM 6441 at 35, caution. At Echo Charlie, cross runway 35 left, taxi via Mike to the ramp. Good day.
At Echo Charlie, cross 35 left, and then taxi to the gate via Mike 5441 today.
Southwest 3271, right on Foxtrot, Mike to the ramp. Sorry, right on Foxtrot, Golf to the ramp. Good day.
Right Foxtrot, Golf to the ramp.
WestJet 2250, leaving my airspace to south, no further ATC, frequency change approved.
There we go. I'll put the chat up on my phone.
Can we get a handoff, an early handoff for United 2041?
Speed wash.
United 2041, frequency change approved. Good day.
We'll see United 24.
Denver Center, Walker 574, clear of the active at Alpha 4.
Walker 574, taxi via Alpha to the ramp. Good day.
To the ramp, thanks for the help, Walker 574.
Thank you.
Denver Center, United 1638, ready to push, Bravo 36.
Delta 2024, runway 34 right, clear to land.
34 right, clear to land, Delta 2024.
Southwest 4674, radar contact, verify altitude passing.
Yeah, we're passing 6.1 on not West 4674.
Southwest 4674, climb and maintain flight level 370, unrestricted.
Climb 10706, thank you very much, West 4674.
Who is calling for push at Denver?
1638, United 1638, Bravo 36.
United 1638, heavy push up road.
Pushback approved, 1638.
JetBlue 593, RNAV to Kidding, runway 34 left, clear for takeoff.
Clear takeoff, check those sign entries.
United 2491 Denver.
United 2491 for level 360.
United 2491 Denver Center, radar contact.
That's good to go.
Denver Center, good afternoon, Frontier Flight
I don't know why the
314,
chat
we're on the ground at Denver looking for clearance to Seattle, we can take voice repeat.
The chat.
Like I'm calling for a clearance, say again your call sign only. Frontier Flight 314. Okay, quick PDC now.
American 1067, looking for handoff if you don't mind.
Okay, who's it calling 1067?
Paper.
I don't like this.
American 1067, frequency change approach.
Frequency change to Unicom, American 1067, we'll see you.
Yeah. Number 181 Charlie, November, expect local SDT Echo approach runway 15 from red table.
Echo Cloud DMV, Echo approach from the 15, November 181 November.
And 1 Charlie, November, descend maintain 16,000 as per altimeter 2, caution 3012. Okay, 1 Charlie November, descent maintain 16,000, altimeter 3012.
October 3012, 16,000 on the descent, November 1 Charlie November.
Southwest 1111, Foxtrot 1065.
Southwest 1111, runway 25, taxi via Golf.
Runway 25, taxi via Golf.
That was Thursday, Austin 1492. Welcome to KEGE, altitude 6
FedEx 205 Heavy, at Pearl, cleared ILS runway 35, right approach.
At Pearl, clear for the ILS 35 right approach, FedEx 205
We
Heavy.
are bouncing around full speed rate, typical A319. Heavy,
Denver Center, November 248 Whiskey Alpha, looking to pick up IFR at Jackson Hole, please take place at PDC.
The act of calling for the clearance, taking your call sign only.
November 348 Whiskey Alpha.
Number 348 Whiskey Alpha, where are you at, sir? What's your location?
On the ground at Aspen.
Okay, number 348 Whiskey Alpha, Denver Center, clearance at the question by 1.
Denver Center, Frontier Flight 314 at Alpha Terminal, ready for person start.
Frontier Flight 314, push up road, brake, JetBlue 593, radar contact, verify altitude passing.
Passing 7,500, JetBlue entry.
JetBlue 593, climb and maintain flight
1,000
level
checks.
350, unrestricted.
2020, Frontier, restrict JetBlue entry.
United 2232, looking for a low.
At about 14,000, cleared local DME Echo approach runway 15. Let me know if you need more track miles for a descent.
I may, I stepped on you looking for lower there. Cleared down to 14,000, clear the LDA 25 approach at Eagle, and I'll let you know if I need some more mileage.
Roger. Unit 2232, cross crumbling at about 14,000, cleared localizer, cleared LDA runway 25 approach.
Cross crumbling at or above 14,000, cleared localizer directional aid, runway 25 approach off of Kremlin for United 2232. Thank you, sir.
Delta 1197, expect runway 34 right, expect ILS runway 34 right approach.
Charts are going nuts lately. Everything was wrong. Phoenix.
Denver Center, United 1638 at Bravo 36, ready to taxi.
Unit 1638 heavy, runway 25, taxi via Golf.
Taxi via Golf, runway 25. 1638.
Unit 2491 Denver.
Go ahead.
Unit 2491, descend via alley 3 arrival, Denver landing north, altimeter 2994.
Descend via the alley 3, United 2491.
Approach checklist.
That's the second 8,01492.
$14.92 Denver.
Good day, 1022, 7 subject birthday,
Delta 1197, expect ILS runway 34 right, 34 right please. FedEx 205 heavy, runway 35 right, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 35 right, FedEx 205 heavy.
Number 348 Whiskey Alpha, I have your clearance advice ready to copy.
We're ready to copy 248 Whiskey Alpha.
8 Whiskey Alpha, clear to Jackson Hole, Pitkin 5 departure, Lynn, then as filed, climb the asset, expect flight level 43010 minutes after departure. departure this frequency, squawk 0622.
3010, set, passing
Alright, we've cleared the Jackson Hole teams, taking 5 arrivals,
17,900.
or departure, and then the
Now,
checks,
Conmain
3013 set, approach check.
Expect flight level 430.
Barrow ref.
10 minutes after squawking 0622 with Alpha.
8 Whiskey Alpha, read back correct, runway 33 for departure, call for taxi, Aspen altimeter
Seatbelts
3012.
Minimum.
8830 feet set.
Alright, we'll expect 33.
Auto brake.
Low armed.
Engine mode
November 1
selector.
Charlie November on final, runway 15.
Normal.
Approach
1
checklist complete.
Charlie November, runway 15 clear to land.
Runway 15 clear to land, November 1 Charlie November.
Unit at 2232, runway 25 clear to land.
Clear to land, 1825 at Eagle for United 2232.
Delta 167, expect ILS runway 16, correction 35 right approach.
We'll expect 35 right approach for Delta 167.
Center, Frontier Flight 314, ready taxi with Foxtrot.
Come off it.
Hey, sorry, lost track of calling, say again. Frontier Flight 314, ready taxi with Foxtrot. Frontier Flight 314, runway 25, taxi via Golf. 25 via Golf.
She does not want to slow down.
Denver traffic waiting for a clearance. I'm sending the PDC now.
Just trying to get underneath the
Denver
FEMAX.
Center, Citation 964 Hotel.
Citation 964 Hotel Denver.
Denver Center, Citation 964 Hotel, ground Centennial FR Aspen.
Number 964 Hotel, clearance at request on by.
9800 set. A little bit more, bro. A little bit more.
Center November 181 Charlie November at Alpha 4, request taxi to the SPO.
1 Charlie November taxi via Alpha to the ramp today.
Alpha to the right, November 1 Charlie November, thanks, good day.
Unit at 1638, yeah, unit at 1638 heavy, runway RNF to Burkham, runway 25 cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 25, 1638, United 1638.
Yeah, this ain't gonna work. Gear down.
Gear down.
Low blue.
Checked.
This will come to the path like 1492. Orbit,
So we can get this now.
Southwest 1492, runway 25.
Lobster.
Southwest 1492, push up road.
Radar altimeter alive.
Checks.
Southwest 1111, runway 25, land up and wait.
Line up and wait, runway 25, Southwest 1111.
Wipers off. Flaps 1.
Speed checked. Flaps 1.
Unit at 1638, radar contact, verify
Checked.
altitude passing.
Passing 6,300.
Local.
Unit at
Checked.
1638 heavy, climb and maintain flight level 380 unrestricted.
Up to 380, United 1638.
Allegiant 457 League, may airspace to west, LA offline, radar first terminated, frequency change approved today.
Flaps 2.
Speed checked. Flaps 2.
Clear.
Blogger 5055 Denver, you're leaving my airspace to west, no further ADC, frequency change approved.
Speed checked. Flaps 3.
Flaps full.
Speed checked.
Denver
Flaps
Center, FedEx
full.
205, heavy is clear, runway 35 right on Papa 7, taxi to the FedEx ramp.
FedEx 205 heavy, taxi left on Echo Charlie, hold short runway 35 left.
Echo Charlie and hold short of 35 left. FedEx 205 heavy.
Southwest 1111, wind 290 at 17, gust 25, RNF to Burkham, runway 25, clear for takeoff.
RNF to Burkham, runway 25, clear for takeoff.
My aircraft.
Delta 1197, runway 34, right, late land. Frontier flight 314, runway 25, line up and wait.
25, line up and wait, Frontier flight 314. Denver City to 964 with Calgary, depending on the update on clearance time.
Landing checklist.
Number
Cam memo.
964
Landing checklist
hotel. I'm
completed.
still working on your clearance. Give me a minute, please.
Takeoff light, please. ECAM memo. Landing no blue. Status check. On path. Flight director off.
Center Southwest 1111, 7000, climbing.
Southwest 1111, radar contact, climb and maintain flight level 410 unrestricted.
I think same flight level 410, unrestricted,
FedEx 205 heavy at Echo Charlie, cross runway 35 left.
Sync rate.
Taxi left on Mike
1000.
Alpha to the FedEx ramp. Good day.
Cross runway 35 left at Echo
Bank.
Charlie, Mike, my Alpha to the FedEx ramp, FedEx 205 heavy.
Frontier flight 314, RNF to Mugby, runway 25, clear for takeoff.
RNF Mugby, runway 25, clear for takeoff, Frontier flight 314.
Stabilize. Continuing.
Southwest 1433, runway 34 left, taxi via Mike, caution, taxi via Golf, Whiskey Alpha. Sorry, Southwest 1492. Southwest 1492, runway 25, taxi via Golf.
Taxi via Golf, 25, Southwest 14.
Stable.
Checked.
Steep now, steep now.
Frontier flight 314, radar contact, verify altitude passing.
7000, Frontier flight 314.
Frontier flight 314, cabin maintain flight level 360, unrestricted.
360, Frontier flight 314.
Flight slow.
November 964 hotel, appreciate your patience. Clear to Aspen via wind 1 departure, wind then filed. Climb and maintain 8000, expect flight level 240 10 minutes after departure. Departure this frequency, quark 5567.
30, 20, retard.
Station 964, hotels in the Aspen Airport, wait 1 departure, wait transition, head filed, climbing 8000, expect 240
Spoilers. Reverse green, decel.
64 hotel, read back correct. runway 35 right for departure, call
17
for
knots.
taxi. Let me know if you need an intersection departure at 35 right.
35 right, call to taxi, we can accept intersection. Precision at 640.
United 2232, taxi left on Alpha to the ramp today.
Left Alpha to the ramp. We'll be coming back out here shortly. Thanks for the service. We'll see you, United 2232. We'll put the laundry in the dryer. After landing checklist.
Radar and predictive wind shear system.
Off.
After landing checklist completed.
Delta 167 at Pearl, cleared ILS runway 35 right approach.
Cleared ILS 35 right approach, Delta 167.
Hey, idling is so high. Blue, what are you barking at? Oh, gate, help. See, this is where FS Labs would be good. Gate 4 suitable parking. Let's see. Let's go. Cancel. Engage.
Take off runway.
Cancel checklist.
Roger.
No, I don't want them there anymore. Guess we gotta go to 4. No, we should just go. Where are we going again? We'll go to 2.
Unit at 6199, Denver is closing, monitor Unicom, good day.
Unicom, thank you very much. Unit 6199.
Denver City, Delta 167. I know you're closing, but could you probably fit us to clear the land, like point so you could clear us to land?
No, don't worry, I'll be here until you land at Denver, break. Somebody.
Waiting on 10 belts.
Cabin crew disarmed.
Fuel pumps. Parking checklist. Let's disconnect from that, so let's take a look at the approaches. Did I get one more screenshot? I did not. Alright, so complete now. We'll review the flight. Can I review my flight? Something's going on with this damn computer. Oh yeah, I should probably ixnay on the nav data there. Let's turn all that off there. What we are interested in is over here. .258, so a bit firm. Where the hell are we? Went too far. I don't know. Flew it pretty much charted, and then dipped over at the end there. That's that last little thing over the town of Eagle. I think I got it bang on that. Yeah, pretty much on the aim point. 258, 1.08, so they didn't really feel it. And the approach report is going to yell at us for instability. What's he fucking flipping switches for? Off. Parking checklist. Parking checklist.
Parking brake or chocks.
Set. Set. Set.
Engines.
Off.
Wing lights.
Off.
Fuel pumps.
Off.
Parking checklist completed.
69, 69, so 7 minus 2. 14, 13, 8 on the burn. And dispatch had it at 14. Yeah, it's coming in at 7.6, almost a grand over. So APU's on for the turn. Keep the heat coming. Flip this into here. Flip that to there. Just do a realignment. And 244 on the blocks. 229 in the air. Clear that. Up hoop lead. Plenty of oil. Good there, good there. So 1, 2, 3. Realign. Gases on standby. That's good. I can come off. Alright, so let's check the brakes. Might be a little warm. Yeah, let's get the brake fans on. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they are carbon brakes, so they're supposed to kind of, you know, do that, but we'll get the brake fan on for now. Status. Alright, there we go. So, alright, shall return here shortly. Now that we've got cooked brakes, gonna go switch my laundry around, grab myself some more food, and be back in 5. And we'll be switching the flight. Need to get a charge on my headphones. There it is. Got it. All right. I'll watch that back. Loaded back up, ready to go. So, we need to do this, still need boarding. Must be break time over there. Alright, unloading the flight here. Line. And this thing's been funky since I installed the FS Labs. I've been having weird performance things. I think it might be SimLink. As a matter of fact, I am going to quit and then SimLink. I'm running as an admin. Yeah, see that? Anyways, let's go ahead, we'll import the new flight. Reload SimBrief. Go. And we'll go mass and balance, load aircraft, GSX boarding and refueling. So they're going to come out and we'll do, I don't know what we got. I think they use gate coordinate. Check the brakes briefly. Can't wait till we can. Yeah, brakes temps coming down. So we're good there. That's selected. AOC. We'll do a flight initialization. We're back on GPS primary. And we're going 2735, Eagle to San Fran with the alternate being Reno. Come back over here, clear, clear. We'll go ahead and we'll go back to the box real quick. We'll just do a net request, get that flight plan in there, print out our load sheet, show we'll have plenty of skis and skiing gear. Blow! And that was a boxer howl you just heard. Gets disturbed. I'll try to get him down here. Load sheet goes right there. For now, I will let you guys enjoy the view of the mountains. Oh, Legion catering. I love how they just crash it. I gotta get rid of this ramp clutter. I think there's a way to do it on this airport. Alright, so importing from SimBrief. Quick look, we're on the Beaver departure out to Sprocket. Planning on the PLS. We'll plan on the ILS 28 right, and plan to fly for a visual. Diamond. Coming on the Diamond. So yeah, we want the quiet bridge visual. I know that there's a night on that for that. But we'll set that up so it looks good. Let you guys watch the boarding, refueling, all that good stuff. OFP, keep things going. So we are United 2735, which is another real flight, but this is actually a real jet. Cost index is going to be 65 because we're not paying for the gas. We're going up to flight level 360 with it is minus 53 centigrade. Ground temp is actually 3 degrees. And then, so we're going to go Eagle 25 departure. Beaver 1 to Sprocket. The FS Labs the other night when I came out of here testing the FS Labs, it didn't pick up the RNAV. It did not pick up the RNAV departure. That actually. So clear that. Take a quick look at the chart. Pop out to the 15. Climbing left turn soon as practical, no later than departure into the runway, heading 206 to 7100 feet for that Copa. Depicted routes across APRES at 13,100 or above. Then on assigned transition, E350, expect file, expect file, which will be 360 for us, 15 10 minutes after departure. So that's good with the fever. And helps hold email, so we'll get some good, hopefully get some good news of so I'll set up ILS to the right. It's going to be a diamond off of Inyo, and the approach file is going to be Archie, right? Archie itself. And then we'll hand fly that on down into Singapore, where this bird's going to go in for some maintenance. Request here. Get the winds. There we go. Getting the load sheet. We'll put that in. So 123.8. Max zero fuel is 33. Block fuel for us this trip is going to be 19.6 because we have to have a takeoff alternate, which is Denver, and we have to have a I put Reno as the alternate. So 3.3 for the reserve. Alternate to Reno. 3.7. 45 minutes. Route reserve, we don't need domestic. The burn, so it's calling for 2 hours and 3 minutes, 11.1. The box shows 159 for 10. We don't have the wind in there. Taxi out, it's going to be 200 because it's a short taxi out. And then we're supposed to land with the E326, so 8.3. I'm showing it with 9.8. So performance numbers, let's take a look. It's Eagle County. We're not too heavy today coming out of here, so we'll send the preliminary load sheet. There is some back on the side. Their moisture. Not really. Refueling's completed, so we'll keep. Yeah, we'll put the engine anti-ice on anyways. We're in the mountains, and we never know when you pop into a cloud. So we'll go ahead and calculate that. It's giving us a flex of 49. Flap 2, 27, 28, 31. Dry runway. Send it to the box. Numbers are uplinked. 49 flexing, yeah. And then secondary flight plan. That's going to be back to Denver off of the departure. We did this the other night. So from APRES, it's going to go to Roubaix. So you'll head east instead of west, right? From Roubaix. Put in Denver. And then we're landing 3-4 left and right. So we plan 3-4 left, ILS. You can join the arrival into Denver. I'll pump this up and see procedures. Arrivals to join the longs 3 for left. There's a Thompson 9. An RNF. No, I don't think is it. Yeah, no, that's right. So let's see. So join the longs 3. Longs 3, no transition. So let's take a look at that real quick. So if we happen to come out, go to secondary here. I press Xylop. There's Rube. And then where's longs? Now, Rube direct longs, so that's what we'll do. ETC will work us up into that. We should be able to, I mean, pending engines and stuff like that could be a problem. Denver's 180 miles from here, it's 180 track miles. Alright, so we're good to go. And then secondary perf will have time in the air. So there's that, 66 out of 104, fuel's done, moves on. How are we doing on the brake cooling situation? That left one's pretty good. Leave the brake fan on until we get ready to go. And then we'll just want to verify load sheets. I'll heat up my coffee, switch my laundry, and we will be off to the races. To put it succinctly, it's a plane by my favorite developer, and I was expecting to sit down and have it literally blow the fleas out of the water. Blue, come here. Alright, we should have our finalized load sheet here. Print that bad boy off. Blue! Knock it off! The dog barks at everything. Alright, so we'll load it up. Oh, Jesus Christ. Fucking dog. They can just never leave the poor dog alone. So we're loaded up, ready to go. Let's check the fuel. Okay, 19.5. That's what we're supposed to have. Slightly there. 19.6. We burned 60 pounds on the APU. Good to go. Okay, fuel pump's coming on. Seatbelts are on now. Got a company message. We leave the brake fan on. Print out the load sheet, get the final numbers in. Compliance. Jesus, they cannot fucking leave the dog alone. Pardon my French. Alright. Okay, 123.833, 19.6. Good. 61. Good to go. Pop back on bats in here. Map, plan a flight. Pretty sure Denver went offline, but maybe San Fran will be up a little bit later. Pre-file. Oh, he's online now. Come down here and put that. And then we're filed. Pile it up. Yeah, I don't think there's CTAF for this. Alright, GP, and we are 2735. Oh, ATC, so we're getting 7450 in the box. 7450. Yep, alright, 7450 in the box. And now what's happening? Just a bad mouse angle. Okay, let's see the final load sheet. Calculate. Send it to the box. No changes. Still flexing 49. We shall do 32. It's good weather. Radar is required. Oh my god, they're driving the dog nuts upstairs. We'll go 30.7. Changes. Are you ready for the departure briefing? Are you ready for the departure briefing?
Go ahead.
Any questions?
No questions.
Alright. Directives. Streets. Go. I gotta go check on the dog. He's just absolutely banana lit. Right back. Whoa. When we're late for departure, I wonder if I can type in the code DOG, D-O-G, dog. Before start checklist.
Parking brake.
Set.
Takeoff speeds and thrust.
Okay, we got 27, 28, 31. Flexing 49 degrees.
V1, 1, 2, 7. VR, 1, 2, 8. V2, 1, 3, 1. Windows.
Closed.
Beacon.
On.
Before start checklist completed.
Fancy lift truck for the fancy ski people. Alright, so push on the ramp. Charlie 2 Alpha. And we want nose left. Eagle County traffic. Eagle County traffic, it's United 2735 pushing off the gate for runway 25, Eagle County. Not that this matters. Eagle County traffic, it's United 2735 pushing off the gate for runway 25, Eagle traffic. What the fuck kind of push is this? Alright. That's a good way to crash into shit. Hmm. 270, we just had it down. Starting engine 1.
Okay.
Nothing there. Pins on the left. Yeah, see, it's she's idling high. Starting engine 2.
Okay.
They're using it with the crosswind. Cruise missile. Get some internet going. Yeah, that sounds about right. Did they farm you out to like India or something like that? Yeah. East Coast, yeah. East Coast, yeah. East Coast.
Clear right side.
Listen, can I call you back in like 7 minutes? Yeah, give me 7 minutes. Hey, you can watch my takeoff on that same link I sent you about takeoff out of the mountains. But I want to call you back because I got a question about engine idling. All right, that's it. All right. After start checklist.
Anti-ice
is coming on. On.
ECAM status.
Check.
Pitch trim.
%31% set.
Rudder trim.
Neutral.
After start checklist completed.
Flight control check.
Ready. Full up. Full down. Neutral. Full left. Full right. Neutral.
Rudder.
Full left. Full right. Neutral.
Brake check.
Pressure 0.
Taxi light, please. Taxi checklist.
Flight controls.
Checked.
Checked. Flap setting.
Config 2.
Config 2. Radar and predictive wind shear system.
On and auto.
Engine mode selector.
Normal.
ECAM memo.
Takeoff, no blue.
Taxi checklist completed.
Just gonna watch these brakes. Because we're idle and high and we got the anti-ice on. Cut that off if it comes back down a little bit. Yeah, a little bit. Definitely idling high at 6,500 feet above sea level. Alright, so we got the Beaver 1 departure. So it's initially left turn, immediate left turn, and then ready in the back.
Hi, Captain. The cabin is now secure for takeoff.
Why, thank you. Anti-ice back on. Lineup checklist.
Takeoff runway.
25 confirmed.
Takeoff runway confirmed. TCAS. Approach path clear of traffic.
TARA.
Packs 1 and 2.
On.
Lineup checklist completed.
Ready?
Ready.
Now I gotta fix the RAS.
Too fast! Too fast! On runway 36, runway left. Awareness. Too fast! Too fast!
Alright. Takeoff. Ready?
Ready.
Takeoff. And Flex 49 SRS runway auto thrust blue. Takeoff.
Thrust set.
Check.
100 knots.
Power
Check.
set.
V1. Rotate. Positive climb.
Gear up.
Gear up.
Okay. Thrust climb, climb, auto thrust. Flap 1.
Speed checked. Flaps 1.
Flap 0.
Speed checked. Flaps 0.
Flight level 360 blue. There's a 225 knot restriction here somewhere. Turn, call my buddy back, find out why those engines do what they do. Flying like an Airbus pilot taught me. Just 3 fingers on the stick, nice and gentle. Stir the pot just a little bit. Got a little bit of few bumps here and there. You can see our departure airport, little wing flexing, little mountain wave chop. Comes a turn to Gorman. Gorman. I don't know about that guy. Stephen Gorman, Union Buster extraordinaire. Long story on him. Maybe we'll do a documentary sometime. Set standard.
Standard cross-checked. Passing flight level 184. Now.
Let's check. And AP1. see if it does anything. Yeah, see. So, master caution, brakes hot, if performance permits. So let's level off at 19.
1,000 to go.
Checks.
1,000 to go.
Back down to 250. Drop the gear. Cancel master caution. Make a quick PA to the back. Folks from the flight deck, Cap speaking up. Coming into Eagle County, we had a small problem. We just heated up one of our brakes, stopping on the short runway. So we're going to slow down here for a minute and level off at 19,000 feet. Nothing to be worried about. Enjoy the views of the mountains. And you're going to hear the landing gear come out. Please remain seated. We'll be up to our cruising altitude in the next 5-10 minutes, but we're going to go ahead and drop all the gear down and get the brakes cooled off. I've seen a Lufthansa do this before. Should be plenty cold out there for the... Let's see, we lost the ECAM now. We'll leave it up till Sprocket, about 10 miles. I know they were driving me nuts on 8.3. So yeah, we get 1,000 pounds of fuel to play with. Let's get those temps below 250 and we'll pop the gear back up. Recall's normal. I guess the brake fan really won't do much here. Speed. Meeker. Meeker? Is it Meeker? I can't remember. That's who it was. Meeker. Yep. Meeker VOR right in front of us there. That's on the way into Hayden's to the north. And I want to get the speed before we go. Denver and Eagle County area traffic, it's United 2735, flight level 190 over Sprocket. Turning on course at flight level 190, climbing flight level 360. Eagle and Hayden traffic. And off to the races we go. The airport's on. I'm going to call my buddy who knows how these things work. First climb, open climb. 360. It's squawky. 700 miles to the runway. All right, here we go, belts off. All right. is that storm in the middle of the country is shitty. Yeah. Miserable. I actually had to when I came out of Rifle or Eagle County, right? I actually had to fucking put the gear. I had to go up to 19,000, slow down to 220, or slow down to 250, drop the gear, pull the brakes back off.
1,000 to go.
Pull the brakes back down because I cooked them on the way in. That's a thing. I've seen that happen in the real world. I've seen an A340-600. They had like a 45-minute taxi out. I mean, their taxi out before I catch up. Maybe 8, because it's on the way home. 8.5, 9 hours, whatever, right? And excuse me, what's the word I'm looking for? I saw him take off because I was on the boat. Right? And I see he's going around with the gear down. I'm like, oh. I realized it after the fact. I'm like, oh. I'm like, he did that because he cooked his brakes. Oh, really? Yeah. Really? So what happens? So there's a thermal fuse at the tire. It pops. Say a 777 with the 9 wheels on, or 6 wheels on each bogie, right? So if he takes the middle tire, right? Middle tire. Bucket reverses, it's only doing bypass here, you know what I mean? On 80s, 'cause that's what you're looking to do, is sit down and have a wearable. Nobody wants anything bad to happen. Nobody wants anything, you know what I mean? So if he pops them in, so if he thermals out a middle tire, it's going to let go of the air, right? The fuse. This is a fuse on these here. So you can't just get on one wing at a hoist point. That's the most common thing, right? Tires, oil. actually, in 97, I flew Northwest for the first time. Right? In 97, I flew Northwest for the first time. 753 brand spanking, right? And 753 Boston. And they got I think it was ASA, a Saab 340. No, it was a Brazilian 120. It was an Embraer Brazilian with the ram horn yoke, right? And man, I got bad turbulence here coming over the backside of the Rockies. I got Salt Lakes. It's cleared up. Kind of. I got Salt Lake up to the right. Yeah, Mount Wave turbulence.
Ladies and gentlemen, fasten seatbelt sign is now active. Please return to your seat
Yeah, that's a lot of weight to be fucking around with. You know what I mean? So, I mean, don't get me wrong, I was on the plane to go to space camp. You know what I mean? Yeah, I was going to so I went in 97, then I went back again in 98 or 99. But they scared, that prop plane scared the living shit out of me. Right? Cowboy, you know. Did he? Yeah. So I was so scared shit that I had to get back on the prop plane to go to Memphis. Although, like, he took a dive, like, he went into the pattern and he basically took a dive. Walked off. I remember holding the Biscoff so hard that I crunched it in my hand. Because she gave me extra Biscoffs, you know what I mean? The cookies. And then the next time I flew Delta, but I still had to fly. I flew Saab 340, Boston, DC. I was the captain of the extended mission, or commander, whatever you want to call it, right? For the extended mission. We went to the space station for 3 hours. We did all the laps around it. Boston the other night. Now back then you didn't have iPads and you could listen to air traffic control or Wi-Fi, you know what I mean? So I used to be power, but then they drop it down to climb power, right? You hear them cutting back, especially on, you know, JT8s, RBs, you know, all the planes they had back in the day, RBs, Pratt's 75s, right? Dude, that was a significant power. I still got my Microsoft Flight Simulator 1995 CD right here, right? You're damn straight I do, Wes, yep. It's a CD, it's probably scratched to shit. Let's see. Yeah, it's broken, scratched to shit, but I still got it. And I remember having a notebook, right? And I'd be in school and I'd take my grandfather's AAA maps and find towns where there were cities, right? And sometimes the Delta pilots would give me the flight plans, right? I had no but I would just do VOR to VOR and take like a, you know, southeasterly heading, or slightly, you know, slightly west of south to go Boston to Atlanta, right? And I'd fly down there full speed, you know, not to the point that I would overspeed the plane. I would pick my way along, and I'd sit in class and fucking plan my flight for that. And then my mother banned me from having flights in America, right? So I used to fucking my mother traveled for work at one point, where she flew like charter flights and stuff. I used to be able to get home from school at 11, 2:30, 3 o'clock, get that bad boy installed, right? Get it installed, get a flight in, get it uninstalled, and get it back out of her computer. Turn the fucking thing off by the time she woke. And I had air traffic control. Listen, and I had the scanner. You know what I mean? Before the internet, I had the scanner. I had the scanner, so I'd be listening to Boston Tower, clear her plane to land, and then I'd know, all right, I got 37 minutes until she gets home. You know, all right, so we gotta end this bad boy fast. How the plane operates, how to make it happen. You know what I mean? Once I understood all that, now I know what matters. Actually, it works like 10,000 feet to about 6,000 feet on the descent. So just about the time he had handed off the final approach, right? I had heard final approach. Right? And then we turned on base, we blew through the localizer, so we had to come back into the localizer. Right? Either that or they gave us a turn across on purpose. You see what I'm saying? They gave us the turn across on purpose for the localizer to give us a little extra space. And Delta got it. In my head, I'm flat. And then everybody's like, what's that all about? I'm like, most likely traffic on the runway in front of us didn't vacate in time. I I said give me a couple of consistent miles that like, you know, so go miles an hour. They did after a minute. They did. It was a traffic on the runway. So his tail didn't clear. No. I'll tell you what, man. For that runway's only about 5,500 feet long, I think. Which has got 500-foot minimums. I mean, you could see we were under the clouds at 500, and the guy that they had given takeoff clearance to reading it far, you know, he wasn't going to rotate, so they called for a go around, right? DC has been mad a couple times. Right, but like, oh shit. You know what I mean? No, it's too busy, way too popular. It's a good airport. Just doesn't have enough room to do the things you need it to do, you know what I mean? to chat with an aviation professional. Turn the brake fan off now. Get that seatbelt sign back off for a little bit. 360. Coming up the pike to Holdale. And we'll have a beautiful view of the Sierras. Did we get out on time? Let's see. No ADC required, I hope. 2 minutes. Dog. Oh. OTH. Dog. Dog broken. Just do OTH. We tried 3.8. Yeah, we tried 3.8. 8.5. See if we can't get out of this shit here. It's 343. to Talking Soon. And then at 8.6 we're supposed to be landing with 8.3. So plus 300 on there.
1,000 to go.
Seatbelts on, try to get back off for people here. Coming 380.
Ladies and gentlemen, fasten seatbelts. Now
forgot to go in flight mode as per usual. So, I guess now's as good a time as any to have a word about, you know, why I'm not flying the flight sim labs, right? And yes, I did buy the FS Labs A321. I actually took off out of Eagle the other night, and I'll tell you, the screens are smaller, so in perspective, like, I would cut off here, cut off about that, the top of the screen, and cut off about that. Like, the screens are smaller, perspective-wise. They have different font, right? The thing that really disappointed me about the FS Labs is a couple things. They're working on the quote-unquote hardware interface. I don't feel like paying another $100 for that. I paid for the first one. I still got it down here. I tried to mess around with it, but it just gave me a fatal error. There's the hardware interface there. I've got this for the most part working. Marson still has it kind of jacked up a little bit, but excuse me. You know, at any rate, the sounds were what got me in the FS Labs, right? I turned those engines on, so most people that know me and watch the channel know that I've flown the FS Labs in P3D for years, right? This is their first release for Microsoft 2020, and it comes right as 2024 comes out. No real surprise there. And you know, they take their time and do it right, one would think. But I got into an IAE, I think it was an American. I was trying to go from Eagle out to Santa Ana for the fun landing on the short runway, right? Man, I took off, I spooled those things. I was expecting to sit down here at the sim and be able to, I couldn't even with SPAD, I was using SPAD and event monitor and data monitor. I could not figure out, for the life of me, how to even just, the APU rotor brake, or, you know, whatever code it wasn't popping up when I hit the APU switch. You know, I'm clicking it in the cockpit, I'm like, what's happening here? It doesn't make any sense, right? And it just, yeah, it wasn't cool, right? Like, and then the sound, between the fact that I couldn't figure out any of the hardware, and as you can see, I've got a ton of hardware, so, you know, I couldn't even get the damn landing light switches programmed, right? So, you know, points off there for FS Labs, but I'm sure, like, somebody will dig around and figure it out, you know, down the line. But the thing that really, really killed the FS Labs A321 for me, it was the sounds, or lack thereof. This thing right here, that sounds like an IAE at cruise. No joke. I can line the Phoenix up. Matter of fact, I even have it, right? I'm trying to think of how I can bring that video on and kind of show you guys that. Now I failed a bunch of, so the sounds were so bad that I failed a bunch of stuff and flew into Denver, right? So, all right, no big deal, right? It's okay, right? I'm gonna pop the weather here in a second. I think we're good. I'm just gonna get the old weather. We're arriving. Let's see the prog page real quick. Port 2134. So yeah, I'll get the weather now. I won't print this one, but I'll print the next one. Let's go to weather. Weather request. KSFO. Just want to see what the altimeter is real quick. Actually, we do that this way. Do it the fake way. 3028, so it's dropping. It was 3030, 2928. There we go. But the sounds were so bad that I was like, dude, what is this? Captain Sim sounds? Like, what? Default? Like, it sounded nothing like an IAE at all. And I was expecting to sit down and just be blown away by the depth of the FS Labs. And I wasn't. I honest to God, I wasn't. And at the end of the day, I'm hoping, you know, supposedly they're working on that in an update. They're working on hardware in an update. You know, like, I said something in Discord. I was that shocked, right, that I was like, wow, this is, like, I feel like I wasted the money on it for right now. I can't fly it. I'm not going to fly it right now. You know what I mean? And they jumped all over my shit. They're like, oh, that's your opinion, da 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 da. And I'm like, guys, like, FS Labs is my favorite developer, or had been. I was expecting to sit down and have the FS Labs A321 blow the Phoenix out of the water, and it doesn't. The artwork, the texturing, the sounds, the immersion stuff, the stuff that really makes you feel like you're right in here, it's sadly missing from the FS Labs in its current state, from the MSFS products. Now, GSE, beautiful. The MELs, beautiful. The handling of it, even more beautiful, right? But the sounds and the textures, it was enough for me, one of the most hardcore FS Labs guys, one of the guys that left P3D last to come to this. Yeah, man, I couldn't do it. Honest to God, I couldn't do it, and I feel bad. You know what I mean? But I'm not going to not give my opinion. Sure, plenty of guys like it and fly it, but they jumped all over my shit. You know what I mean? And I'm like, look it. I'm not saying I'm not going to fly it, but right now it's going in that. Right now that FS Labs is in the hangar for now. It's in the hangar for right now. And they actually, I saw something from WinWing today. I saw something from WinWing. I'm actually on the FS Labs Discord right now taking a look at something. This guy was on Twitch. He had a problem with it. Like, the FS Labs actually, it didn't even, coming out on this Beaver departure, it didn't catch the departure. Let's see what the CTF is. So they jumped my shit a little bit. 20.5. Excuse me. Yeah, right now, the way it is, I can't fly it the way it is. Some updates down the line, we'll give it another shot. Particularly with hardware, right? It took me an hour to get these configured, and I actually like the FS Labs way better than I like the Phoenix way. Of doing it where you have little, like the Phoenix, the gate's the gate, right? And I have problems with the flex gate with the Phoenix, you know what I mean? Actually, you can see something here. See, it says it's in the detail. I don't have as much land. Maybe I try 0.75. See how that works. Good, that's a little bit better. You know, at any rate, so it was sadly disappointing. So you got Lake Mono there, right? Coming in over the Sierra Nevada, and we're gonna go right down the gap there, and you'll see El Capitan, right? From 38. Actually, we'll probably start there. I'm gonna take a quick leak. Yeah, Alex, you're absolutely right. Yeah, I would hold. If you're thinking about buying it, I would hold for them to update it. The sounds, my God, dude. To be fair, I didn't try a CFM. So, to be fair, I didn't try a CFM. 2107, so I got about 10 minutes to top of the descent here. I'm gonna hit the head, smoke a cigarette, and then we'll get the weather, and we'll brief the arrival, and we'll start our descent. But yes, I would absolutely hold off. Like, I love FS Labs. It was the best aircraft in P3D, period, the end. You're not going to change my mind on that as far as immersion, GSX. They've got this tech log and this global flight ops kind of thing going. Also, just found this the other day. Digging through, that's Flight Sim 95. Also, it was not my first Flight Sim, but it was one I used quite a bit. Got that right there next to my JetBlue tails. All misaligned. So yeah, I would definitely hold off, and I will be right back, and we'll brief the approach. get down. Hopefully the weather's updated. So I'm going to print off the weather data. Put that in the box. We'll use 500 as a minimum. So we're going to fly the quiet bridge visual back up to the ILS. So I'm going to fix. I'll run some fixes here. Alright, 095 radial. 20. Switch for some reason. Alright. 10 miles to top of the sun. Earth. Here. There's 500. Okay, so we're 3026. The altimeter is dropping. Times 12, 2.8. Tailwind, so we're good to go there. Progress shows to it right. Okay, good. Fuel production 8.6, 9.9, so that's 1.3, so 132.4. What's our weight? Feet. And we're going on 7,000. Cross cycle descent. We might do one more second. You have control.
I have control.
Are you ready for the approach briefing?
Go ahead.
Locally. So we are in the descent. We need 6,000 over for the 5 feet runway. Factor out to 7,000. 77 feet. We're going to come in on the quiet bridge visual for runway. Let me sync here. down the diamond and the quiet ridge. Quiet Bridge in from the east 255 to intercept the San Fran Radal 95 inbound. 28 right, flying in 280, and it's 3,000. 2,500 visibility 5, which we do have. And sector saves 5,100 to the northeast. 3,500. Fix that. 284 is the approach course. It's India Golf, Whiskey, Quebec. And she does not want to slow down. Strengths. Brakes low, flap hold, and looking for more drag here. Yeah, she does not want to go down. Lock, descent. There we go. Now that I put 290 in there. But yeah, no, the FS Labs, man, I'll tell you, it's a long-awaited and sorely disappointing for the time being. And El Capitan should be beneath us here somewhere. Coming right down the valley. There it is. Snow-covered El Capitan. Capitan. No, Half Dome. Half Dome. From the Star Trek movie. Coming right down the Yosemite. Yosemite Valley. Yosemite. Pilot Peak, Big Grizzly, Trumbull Peak, Double Pains Floor, Indian Rock, there it is. Set Point, Maple Peak, Summit Point. That's it, right? That's all right. That's all the Yosemite Valley right there. You see that's there. All the way behind. I got some badass pictures of that from back in the day, flying eastbound on a Hawaiian A330-200. Honolulu. Got a little bit of sleep. San Francisco traffic. It's United 2735. Flight level 320, or 323 actually, now descending via Diamond 5 for the Quiet Ridge 2A right. So, to review again on my FS Lab stuff, screens smaller, much smaller actually than this feels. Textures could be better, but that's never been their strong suit. Systems and handling and stuff has been their strong suit, so I'll give them a little bit of a pass on that. The exterior looks nice. Lighting effects might be a little much, I guess, a little overdone from what I can tell. They're not opening, you know, Wing had a post this morning. Wing had a post this morning. Wing had a post this morning on their thing, and it was on AvSim. Due to Flight Sim Labs not opening the required interfaces for simulation hardware, and considering the hardware supported by Flight Sim Labs requires users to purchase separate licenses for normal operations, additional costs may be incurred. Therefore, we are suspending the development of SCU adaptation for Flight Sim Labs without obtaining authorization from Flight Sim Labs. Users requiring adaptation for this platform, please kindly refer to FS Lab. So you finally got, after all these years, some affordable hardware, right? It's more affordable. And It's not happening yet. Cross title. Duck below path and let it come on back up. I'm gonna fix this camera. I don't know. I want you guys to be able to see the E-cam, so that's good. Does not like to go down. Even with a headwind like this, where it should be easy to go down and slow down. Nope. What's the speed of the beat? 45, 230. Man, full boards on the 319 all the way. Doing? That. Wait, I just did the Airbus thing. What's it doing? Got the perf for 280. Just keeps bouncing above path for some reason. They say, how do you know a new Airbus pilot? You ask, what is it doing, right? And you say, how do you know an experienced Airbus pilot? What's it doing now? Or it's doing that again. I guess we're gonna leave some boards on. I would expect this with a tailwind going eastbound, but not this direction. CTAF. Any questions?
No questions.
3026 set. San Francisco traffic, San Francisco traffic. It's United 2735 overhead flows on the Diamond 5 arrival for the Quiet Bridge 28 right. San Fran traffic will, United 2735 will be going over to CTAF at Seats. .3026 set. I have control.
You have control.
3026 set. QNH 3026 set. Approach checklist.
Barrow Ref. 3026 set. Passing 14,700. Now.
Checks. 3026 set.
3026 set. Seatbelts.
On.
Minimum.
500 feet set.
Auto brake.
Low armed.
Engine mode selector.
Normal.
Approach checklist completed.
San Francisco CTAF, it's United 2735, descending Diamond 5, currently at 11,000, overhead seats. Rejoining the Quiet Bridge visual for 28 right at Archie. Yeah, San Francisco CTAF.
Checked.
D20 and 6. Jesus, what is this thing doing, man? Can't make up its mind whether it wants to go fast or slow.
Checked.
San Francisco traffic. It's United 2735 over Freely on the diamond arrival. We join in the quiet bridge visual 28 right at Archie.
$1,000 to go.
That checks. Aircraft. Flight director's off. So we want D20 at 7,000. D20 at 6,000.
Cabin crew has now completed the landing. Thank you.
Okay, we're a little bit high. Let's keep it coming down. Right at the flap limit speed. Flaps 1. Flap 1.
Checked.
Flaps 1.
Check speed. Check speed.
D15 at 4,000. Flaps 1.
Speed checked. Flaps 1.
Gear down.
Gear down.
San Francisco traffic, it's United 2735. We are just about 15 out on the quiet bridge. 28 right. D10 at 2,500. D6 at 1,800. Flaps 2.
Speed checked. Flaps 2.
Okay, missed approach altitude set. Flaps 3.
Speed checked. Flaps 3.
That's 1,800 feet.
2,500.
Radar altimeter alive.
Flaps full.
Speed checked. Flaps full.
San Francisco traffic, United 2735, 8 miles out on the Quiet Bridge, just approaching Dunbar, or San Mateo. Okay, spool them up to approach speed. Gotta get new bridges there, huh? Low. So that's D6.
San Francisco traffic southwest 2443, 25 miles of the east. Sending out of 7,000. 28 left will report established. San Francisco traffic.
Landing checklist.
ECAM memo,
Landing
1000.
Stabilized.
Landing checklist completed.
San Fran traffic, it's United 2735, short final 28, right.
Approaching 28 right.
$100 above.
Checks.
100 above.
Correcting.
$500.
Minimum.
5, holding.
$400.
San Francisco traffic southwest 2443 is established. 28 left on a 18-mile final. San Francisco.
$100. 50, 40, 30, 20, retard.
Spoilers. Reverse green. Decel. $70 knots.
And you're braking.
Approaching 10 right.
The southwest, it's on 28 left there. How far out are you, bud?
11 mile final.
Okie doke. United 2735, we vacated Tango, crossing 28 left at Tango into the gate. Yeah, sure, we'll go this way.
Ladies and gentlemen,
United 2735, clear, 28 left in, right, taxi in the gate.
safety-related duties. However, we ask that you remain
San Francisco Tower, Southwest 2443 is on a 6 mile. Final for 28 left. San Francisco.
internet access may now be used. Please make sure you take all your personal belongings with you, checking in the seat pocket underneath the seat.
San Francisco traffic United 1960, going to be taxiing to 1 left via Alpha.
Items may have moved to the right. Smoking is not permitted until you reach a designated smoking area.
Terminal 3 is somewhere.
Captain and the crew, it has been our pleasure looking after you today. Our ground crew will help you complete your journey.
Go around to Fox 16. Fox 14. After landing checklist.
Radar and predictive wind shear system
off.
After landing checklist completed.
Okay, music, I won't have the clock. Brakes cooled off nicely. Now, if we needed to get this fixed, there are some professionals over in the United hangar. Oh, there it is. There's professionals over there in the United hangar that'll take care of it for us. Either that or you can send it to Newark to my buddy there. Something that always drives me nuts is when you hit the B key, right? It's 3027. It should be 3026 by the weather. So we need 3 minutes on this to get the bleed, or a minute and a half on that before we put the APU bleed on as we roll into the parking stand. You know, I could have sworn I put in the Newell thing for this. So it should have safe dock. But I might not have updated the Newell, I guess. Okay, so it's lane 8 inbound. I think we'll take a 20 up to Reno for some handling.
San Francisco Tower, Southwest 2443 is clear of 28 left at Tango. The taxi via Bravo into the gates.
Taxi light off, please.
Traffic, United 1960 lining up on 1 left, San Francisco. San Francisco traffic, United 1960 departing 1 left, San Francisco.
Cabin crew disarmed.
Alright, let's take a look at that. Alright, so we're going... Parking checklist.
Parking brake or chocks.
Set.
Engines.
Off.
Wing lights.
Off.
Fuel pumps.
Off.
Parking checklist completed.
Got our arrival message there. There we go. Whoa! Alright. Alright, so while they do that... Wow, that's taking a minute. Whoa! You see that? Discharge Agent 2. Not right there. Yeah, that's fine. That's normal. Good there. Alright. That can go. That can go. Alright, let's take a look. Statistics. Felt like a real good landing, actually. Busy airport. Oh, look at that. Bang on the bricks. 281, 127, 1.03 G. Little firm. Let's see what we got. That's normal, but this is what we want. Stabilize for VMC. 281, 127, pitch is 6. I did give it a little extra kick right at the end. We did come in low till the 1,500 foot gate, so we trended low, 85 feet from the aiming point. Trended low on the final, got it back up, pretty much right on the aim point. This is what you want right here. Boom. You want these lines to all intersect. And you can see, like, I gave it that last little, you know, I went to roll it on with the, so I pulled for flare, eased off a little bit, and then went to roll it on, and then pulled it back up. Happy with that. Happy with that. All right, from